very serious, and those we invited 2-3 families also. So mainly it is from Saudi, so Vishnu Prabhu had arranged this. Vishnu Prabhu is he had requested Mohan Rupa Prabhu in one of the classes that he has been working behind this. So Vishnu Prabhu is the one who had arranged this.
Where I can have Vishnu's darshan?
Vishnu Prabhu, can you please switch on your video?
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam, Koti Pranam to your.
Okay.
It is our great fortune to have you here. Means it is our once in lifetime wish has been fulfilled. We are so fortunate. This is the first time, I think, in the history of Saudi Arabia that we are having your live darshan. So it is our great fortune, and we thank you very much for your causeless mercy.
Well, Mohan Rupa said,
we are so kind of you, and His Grace Mohan Rupa Prabhu, who has very kindly arranged this.
Yeah.
We are very, very fortunate today to have your darshan, Maharaj.
Okay. So, what's the duration of this program?
Maharaj, it is up to you. Means, generally it is 1 hour, but
Okay.
As long as this nectar is coming out from your mouth, we are ready.
I have a limitation today. We'll make it maximum 1 hour. Okay. Hare Krishna. So can all of you hear me clearly?
Yes. Yes, Maharaj.
So I'm very happy to be here speaking to all of you. All of you are very sincere. All of you are practicing Krishna consciousness in an environment where it's not so easy. Everyone understands English? Is English okay?
Yes, Prabhuji, everyone understand English.
So
English is better.
All of you are practicing Krishna consciousness in an environment where it's not so easy. A lot of restrictions, etc. So you all are very sincere. That's why you're pursuing this path. As you can see today, the world today is in a very difficult position. Am I right? I had come to Saudi Arabia about a month ago, I think. To Kuwait. No, to Abu Dhabi. And we had a program there. But in the past 1 month, things have deteriorated more. People were thinking at one time, this virus is going to have limited penetration. But now they're saying, this virus is here to stay permanently. And it's not a temporary companion. And it's really affecting the lives of people. Never in the history has any illness or disease caused so much havoc. Of course, they had the Spanish flu. Who knows about the Spanish flu history? Okay, the Spanish flu occurred in, I believe, 1915, and for 3 years, and millions of people died. But they say that this is more serious than the Spanish flu. And of course, nobody knows the cause. Prabhupada explains in one of his lectures that the reason why these viruses and diseases come is because of our sinful activity. When society becomes sinful, when innocent cows are killed, innocent animals are killed, there is repercussion. Now the repercussion today is in every corner of the globe. At one time we thought this virus had just started in China. I remember when we were in Mayapur for the GBC meetings this year, devotees were saying, oh, this virus is only till China. But then it went to a few more countries. Today it's in every corner of the globe. I was speaking to some devotees from Africa a few days ago, and they said everything there is paralyzed. Everything is closed. You talk to devotees in America, everything is closed. So all over the world, the impact has been so severe. And the full impact is yet to come. For example, the impact on the economy. Right now, as you know, every country is injecting trillions of dollars in the economy. Is that right? In India, they just injected 27 lakh crore rupees or something. In America, they've done, France, every country. How long can they go on injecting the money in the economy? You can print notes. How long can you print it? If you print too much, then this currency will have no value. So the world today is in a very precarious condition. And people are hoping that they will come up with some solution, vaccination. Prabhupada was talking to some devotees. He said the real vaccination is the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. But this society will not readily accept. That is the ultimate solution. So we can see 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐫𝐚𝐜𝐿 shāśvatam. There is nothing but misery, and everything is temporary. So all of you are very fortunate. You have come to Krishna consciousness. You know the cause of the cause, and you also know the cure. The cause we briefly mentioned, and the cure also has to be a spiritual solution. So we should take to this Krishna consciousness very seriously. Many times we can see that there's so much misery, and for some time we get serious. Then we again overlook, ignore the seriousness of material life. So now you all can see misery can be very severe, and today the condition of society is such that almost no one is happy. Everyone is miserable in some way or the other. So we should take the message of the Bhagavad Gita very seriously. What are the major points of the Bhagavad Gita? The Bhagavad Gita establishes there is a God in control, Shri Bhagavan Vacha. This Lord is the cause of all causes, and He may be known by different names in different parts of the world, but there is one God. Prabhupada was in Iran in 1975, and I don't think Prabhupada ever came to the Middle East. He did go to Iran in 75. And he had a meeting with one of the mullahs. They came to see Prabhupada. Those were the days of the Shah. So Prabhupada told the mullah, chant the names of Allah, no problem. But chant the names of God and follow the religious teachings. Prabhupada often met during his travels Christian missionaries. He told them, the Bible says, thou shalt always chant the name of the Lord and follow the 10 Commandments. Then we have no problem. The real religion means following the laws of God. Bhagavad Gita establishes there is God in control, and His name is Lord Shri Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Nadi Nadi Govinda, Sarva Karna Karna. Then the Bhagavad Gita teaches you about the soul. This is in the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said, the second chapter of the Gita is the most important. It summarizes the entire Bhagavad Gita. Now, what is this important knowledge? Important knowledge is about the soul. Just like with our clothes we cover the body, the soul is also covered by the body. And some modern people may say, what proof do you have there is a soul? I don't believe it is a soul. What is our proof? Our proof is consciousness. As long as there is soul in the body, there is consciousness. When the soul leaves the body is pronounced dead. No value. So, Bhagavad Gita explains, for the soul there is never birth nor death. What is the measurement of the soul? Who knows? It's my question to you, to the audience. What is the measurement of the soul? They can't reply. What's the measurement of the soul? 1/10,000. Are you people hearing me? Are you able to hear?
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, Maharaj.
I asked you all a simple question.
Yeah, hair of the tip of 1,000 times of the hair of the tip.
1/10,000.
1/10,000th part of tip of the hair.
Yeah, not the length of the hair. If it was the length of the hair, the ladies would have bigger souls than the men. And then the yogis would have bigger souls than the men. Once I saw a picture of a yogi whose sika was 1 kilometer long. So if it was 1/10,000 the tip of the hair, on the length, the yogi must be having a very heavy sika, very heavy soul. So 1/10,000 the tip of the hair. And this information is not available in any other scripture. Only in the Vedas you have this knowledge. Now, why is it important to understand the position of the soul? Because once you understand that, you understand that the soul is eternal. And with death, all you do is change your body. Death is nothing but a change of dress. You change one dress and wear another dress. This human body, or animal body, or flowers, they go through 6 stages of development. Where they are born, they grow, they maintain themselves, they produce byproducts, they dwindle and they vanish. So the soul stays on in the body and transmigrates. And how is that decided? Everyone may say, oh, okay, I want to be born in Ambani's family. That is determined by your action. According to good karma, you take birth in a rich family. According to good karma, you take birth with a good education. You do good karma, you get a handsome or beautiful body. But all that is only temporary. Just like all of you are in, I can say, fairly comfortable positions. Why isn't everybody in the same boat? There is a history. That is the law of karma. So the law of karma says, for every action, there is a reaction. The Bhagavad Gita teaches you knowledge of the soul. Then the next point is, it teaches you the other important issue is action. Every action we perform has a reaction also. So we can perform karma, vikarma, akarma. Akarma means action performed strictly for the pleasure of the Lord and for which you don't take on any reaction. Vikarma means actions against the laws of God, which take you for punishment. And then it's karma. That is, you're performing for the pleasure of the Lord, not completely unmotivated. So, Bhagavad Gita teaches us also the position of time. What does time do? I'm sure everybody has a wristwatch. Do you have a wristwatch also? These days you don't need wristwatches. You know why? Why? Who knows why? Because you have these cell phones. Because of the cell phones, the watch manufacturers are going out of business. Because of the internet, the newspapers are going out of business. And now because of cameras in every cell phone, the camera manufacturers in Japan are all going out of business. One man's food is another man's poison. So, time. What does time mean? Krishna says, time, I am the destroyer of everything. You have a handsome body today. You get recognized as Miss World. But time will make sure your body doesn't remain handsome for long. You have a beautiful, you are part of a cricket team today. Tomorrow time will make sure your old body doesn't allow you to play. So time destroys everything. You buy a new car, after some time it looks old. Am I right? You buy new clothes, after some time it looks old. You have a young body, after some time it looks like an old body. The time destroys everything. Time should not be wasted. There was once a king called King 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐫𝐚𝐜𝐿. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, Guru Maharaj, we can hear you.
Okay, because I have a bad throat today. So, there's a king called King 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐫𝐚𝐜𝐿. He had helped the demigods in their battle against the demons. So the demigods were very obliged. He said, please tell us what we can do for you in exchange. And the demigod said, and the king 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐭𝐫𝐚𝐜𝐿 said, tell me how much more time I have left to live. And the demigod said, you just have one more moment left. And he said, the king said, please let me descend to the earthly planet so I can think about the Lord while leaving this body. So, by and large, no one knows when the end is coming. In Ram Rajya, a few weeks ago, we celebrated Ram Navami. We celebrated Ram Navami, and later we celebrated Sita. So in Ram Navami, we discussed Lord Ram's pastime. During Lord Ram's rule, people could choose their own moment of departure. They could choose their moment of death. And if they said, we don't want to die today, tomorrow, okay. But now you don't have that choice. Death can come at any time. So what is the Bhagavad Gita teaching us? Bhagavad Gita says, we have to perform action. You can't be inactive. Like if you're a householders, I imagine most of you in the audience are householders. So you have to have some livelihood. But we should act and work in a spirit of detachment. Just like a lotus leaf. A lotus leaf is in water, but doesn't touch the water. So similarly, be in the material world. Don't get affected by its temptations. Today, what do you see in society? We see that Maya is becoming easier and easier. Am I right? Yes, no.
Yes. Yes, Maharaj.
Previously, if you wanted to see a movie, you had to go to the movie house. If you wanted to gamble, you had to go to a casino. Now you can do everything sitting at home, isn't it? So Maya is becoming more and more easy, and we have to be extra alert if we want to avoid Maya. So Krishna consciousness means serving the Lord according to the instructions of the Lord. The process is very simple. First requirement is chant the names of the Lord. Kali Kale Nama Rupa Krishna Avatar. In Kali Yuga, the Lord descends in His holy name. So we encourage everyone to chant. How many of you are chanting 16 rounds a day? Show of hands. Okay. Okay. Very good. Prabhupada, when he first started his call, he told devotees to chant 64 rounds a day. By that time, we only had American devotees. They tried it for 2 or 3 days and said, Swami, 64 rounds is impossible. Prabhupada said, okay, do 32 rounds. They tried 32 for a few days, but they couldn't do it. So they came back and said, Swami, 32 is too much also. So Prabhupada said, 16 and no less. Final. So sometimes people say, oh, Prabhupada brought it down from 64 to 16. Why don't you bring it down from 16 to 4? But he said, no. Prabhupada was the Acharya for the age. He had the power. We don't have that power. Our power is just repeat what we heard from Prabhupada in the books and lectures. So, chanting Hare Krishna is nothing new. This mantra has been chanted since time immemorial. Sometimes people say, it's too difficult. It's not difficult. If there's a will, there's a way. Then read the Gita and the Bhagavatam. Why do we read these books? For these books are spoken by the Lord. There is no difference between the Lord and His holy name. Sometimes people wonder, how can you chant the same names of the Lord every day and not get tired? We don't get tired because the Lord has injected all His potency in the holy name. You can chant day and night and not get tired. And then reading the books. Reading the books gives you spiritual tonic, which is very, very necessary. So take advantage of that. And then associate. I see that you Middle East devotees are very keen to get the association. And whenever you meet someone senior, you invite that person. So spiritual association is very helpful. You can associate with those who are more advanced than you, equally advanced and less advanced. If you meet somebody more advanced, you become joyful because you're going to hear something that's going to help you. If you meet somebody equally advanced, you make friendship. Friendship in spiritual life means we work together to serve the Lord. And if you meet somebody less advanced, you display compassion. So these are the requirements. And eat Krishna Prasad. So I imagine all of you are in a difficult situation, but not so difficult. Things are better now. And the world is getting more and more liberal. And you all can see how much misery there is in life. So please take to the spiritual life seriously and experience real bliss. Hare Krishna. So now I leave time for questions because I find that in these programs you are more keen on asking questions than just listening to the philosophy. Am I right? Is that right, Vishnu? People are more keen to ask questions.
Yes, we can open for question and answer.
What?
Whoever want to ask question, they can raise their hand in the Zoom application. Then we will call their name. Then they can ask. Okay?
Is that okay?
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Or you want to coordinate all the questions. What do you prefer?
Shama Vallabh Mataji, you can go ahead, ask your question. Shama Vallabh Mataji.
And I think Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, that was put
Oh,
Yes,
I
please
will.
switch off their mics. Whoever is not asking can switch on off their keep them on mute. Please raise your hand and we can ask. Yes. Go on.
Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes, how are you?
Shyamalva Maharaj from Bangalore.
From Bangalore? What are you doing in Dubai, Saudi Arabia?
How are you, Maharaj?
Are you in Bangalore or are you in Saudi Arabia?
Maharaj, I have one question, Maharaj. When we see political situation, our mind gets so much disturbed. Like Palgar lynching, when I saw, I became so much disturbed. Why this thing happened to the sadhus? Why Krishna did not save them? Such things like my mind got so much disturbed because of all these political things.
You can't blame Krishna for all this. You can't blame Krishna for the miseries of life. We ourselves are digging our own grave. And it is unfortunate what took place. But that is Kali Yuga, where there are many discrepancies. And of course, everybody gets reaction. So people have no understanding of Dharma and they pretend to be religious. We strongly condemned the attack on the sadhus. But what can we do?
And Guru Maharaj, one more thing, how to increase humility. Like sometimes we do something so we get puffed up. How to reduce that?
If you want to advance spiritually, you have to pay a price. Krishna says, surrender to me, then I will protect you. So if you want to advance spiritually, you want to be humble, then follow Lord Chaitanya's advice. More humble than a blade of grass. Everybody walks on grass. The grass doesn't retaliate. So walk on the grass. So be humble. And if you try, God will help. Prabhupada used to say, you take one step towards Krishna, he'll take 10 steps towards you. Okay. Are you on? Next question.
Thank you.
Shuddha Sattva Prabhu.
Where are you now?
Dandavat Maharaj, very, very Dandavat Pranam Maharaj.
How are you?
My question is that how we can do the attentive chanting, and many times in many of the lectures you are insisting on attentive chanting because our mind is flickering and sometimes it tries to keep away from the place. And suppose if we are doing the chanting and doing no other work, is it called the attentive chanting? So what is the process of doing this attentive chanting?
Oh, very good question. You see, Prabhupada said, the mind will wander, chanchala mana Krishna. Arjuna says, more difficult to control the mind than the wind. One thing you can do, when you sit down to do your japa, let that be your main activity. Not that you're doing japa with one hand, with the other hand answering telephone, with the other hand cooking prasad. And if you just concentrate on one activity, just like when you're eating. Do you like doing other things while eating? Tell me. When you're eating your lunch, prasad, do you like being interrupted every minute? No. You say, Shanti mein khane do, baad mein aana. So you should say, Shanti mein jap karne do, baad mein aana. Bas, it's so simple. Give priority to the holy name. That's all. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Maharaj.
Where do you live? Do you live in Delhi or you live in...
Voice is not clear.
Shuddha Prabhu has joined from Delhi.
Yes, Maharaj.
He's in Delhi right now.
From Panchil.
Oh, I knew I'd seen you somewhere. Okay.
Next question, Jai Krishna Chandra Prabhu and family, please go ahead.
Tanishka Mataji is first.
Jai Krishna Chandra Prabhu family, please unmute and ask.
Okay. Hare Krishna Maharaj. how can we maintain steadiness in our sadhana? Because we being in Grihastha life, often we are unable to maintain that steadiness. So we keep flip-flopping sometimes. So, and how can we maintain that steadiness?
Where are you based?
I'm based in Saudi Arabia, Maharaj.
Okay.
In Riyadh.
Okay. So the solution is very simple. The key to everything is the chanting of the holy name. The holy name is the solution to all problems and the cause of all problems. It becomes a solution. The holy name is chanted regularly. So if you chant your rounds every day, read regularly, then you will remain steady. But if you become erratic, then your devotional service will also be erratic. The Acharyas have given us specific guidelines which Prabhupada has simplified for us. Just follow that system. Do your chanting and that. And from what I can, you probably work in IT, am I right?
Yeah, in marketing, man.
Okay. Anyway, if you work in marketing, you probably work 9 to 5 or...
Yes, Maharaj.
It's not as rough as it would be if you were in India.
Yes.
Okay. In India, life's a lot tougher. So, you have time for chanting, reading, etc. Isn't it?
Yes, Maharaj.
So just take advantage.
We follow regularly.
Okay. I can see that. You have a good tilak on. Okay.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Amrit Madhav Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev.
Hi, Bob.
Myself Sharmishta Devi Dasi, we are disciples of Param Pujya Shri Srimad Radha Govinda Goswami Maharaj.
Very nice.
Maharaj, Hare Krishna. Maharaj, actually, I have one question.
Where do you live? You live in... Where do you all live? Are you...
We stay in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
So you are in Saudi Arabia right now?
Yes,
Maharaj. Okay.
Maharaj, in Srila Prabhupada's lecture, so many times we listen that it takes a moment of your life to surrender to Lord Krishna. Whenever we read Srimad Bhagavatam from examples of Kunti Maharani or Prahlad Maharaj or Dhruva Maharaj, we get inspired very easily by their surrendering process. But when we implicate in our life, we found it very difficult, Maharaj. What is that empowering force which doesn't allow us to surrender completely to Shri Krishna? And what
that personality that prevents you from surrendering to Krishna is called Maya Devi. Have you heard of Maya Devi?
Yes, Maharaj.
Maya takes on various forms: lust, anger, greed, envy, hatred. So Krishna says, curb this great enemy with the weapon of knowledge. Knowledge means read these books regularly. So if you chant and read regularly, then you will find your determination getting stronger. Our acharyas have given us everything in black and white. So there's nothing to worry about, nothing to speculate. We just follow what's there in Prabhupada's books. If you chant regularly, read regularly, and serve, you will remain enthusiastic always. Isn't that right? When you do your rounds?
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, Maharaj.
When you do your rounds, you feel energetic.
Yes.
You feel energetic. Okay.
Riya Mataji.
Okay.
Riya Mataji, please go ahead. Riya Mataji, you're talking on mute. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, this is Nandakumar's sister from Delhi.
Oh, You're also from Panchshir.
Yeah, I'm from Panchshir, Guru Maharaj. Janmat Pranam.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm fine, Guru Maharaj.
How can I help you?
Just need your blessings. Like in every lecture I hear, you always say concentrate on chanting and read Shastras. I do my chanting but not able to concentrate. I read Shastras but
That's
just for
okay.
3 minutes only. So please bless me and be merciful.
You're on the right track. Just stay on that track. Don't get diverted.
Thank you so much.
Next.
Sanchita Mataji, please go ahead. Sanchita Mataji. When we are asking question, if it's possible, we should switch on our camera. Sanchita Mataji, go ahead. Yes, we can hear you.
And let me know from where they are.
Yes, Guru. Sanchita Mataji, can you switch on your? I see your raised hand.
आपके फोन की आवाज क्या है?
Yes, now we can hear you, Sanchita Mataji. Yes. Okay. While Sanchita Mataji is trying, let's Neha Mataji, you please go ahead. Neha Mataji from Dubai. I see your raised hands. You want to ask something?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Guru Maharaj.
Hi, Bo.
I'm from Dubai and I get associated through Charu Mataji and I mean under her association only I just started doing the 16 rounds
Charu
and
Mataji.
started reading Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam also.
You're on the right track.
Yes, Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, only question I have regarding chanting actually. So when I chant 16 rounds is good, I feel better, but after sometimes like round finishing like 6, 7, 8 rounds, and I feel it's mechanical and it's not going like it's I can absorb the.
Even if it is mechanical, chant. Chanting is so powerful. Even if we do it unwillingly, even if we do it unwillingly, you still benefit.
कॉपी किया.
So just chant.
Please mute yourself if you're not talking. Saruna Mataji, your voice is coming.
So even if you feel it's mechanical, chant. You take a medicine, you don't know the components, but you take it and it works. So chanting will work. Doesn't matter what your motivation is, what your reason is, but just chant. Okay? Don't speculate. Oh, is this mechanical? Maybe it's not mechanical. Just chant. What do you do in Dubai?
Guru Maharaj, I'm working in a hotel. I'm a duty manager in a hotel working, the Oberoi Hotel.
Oh. Someone just told me yesterday that the hotels are all empty everywhere.
Yes, Prabhuji, but there is some operation work is still going on because it's not completely shut down. There is no guests, but still there is some process going on, audits and all that, so we have to go to work.
Yeah. Someone told me in Vancouver, a hotel rent was $600 per day. Now it's $50 a day.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
This virus is going to is going to create a whole new economy. The hotels, the planes, resorts.
Guru Maharaj, we are actually severely affected because of the travel business. Only we'll get the business. That's the reason.
Yeah. Now, virus doesn't want you to travel much. And Zoom is doing a good job.
Guru Maharaj, please, I'm seeking your blessings to go ahead with this spiritual path.
Okay.
Please.
Hare Krishna. Next.
Hare Krishna.
Sanchita Mataji, you can go ahead.
Sorry, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Dhanavad Pranam Maharaj. This is Kiran Kumar from
Yes,
Dubai.
go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, actually, the name of that was Sanchita.
The children are crying in the back.
Kiran Prabhu, switch on the video, please.
Yeah. Am I visible?
Yes.
Okay. Dandavat Pranam Maharaj.
Did we meet?
Questions are related, to have couple of questions. One is with the being associated as a devotee for the demigods in the last couple of cycles, or for at least more than 25 years, 26 years, whatever time I could recognize the bodies. Now I have translated myself towards Krishna consciousness, being associated with.
Where are you based? In Saudi Arabia or Dubai?
I'm from Dubai, Prabhuji. I'm from associated with Hamsa Gokul, Prabhuji.
Okay. I think I saw you when I came to Dubai.
I'm just recently.
So what's your question?
So my question is, thinking that the demigods of all the years from now, and now I have translated to the Krishna consciousness. So it's the transition itself is not very smooth. So any help that can towards the smooth processing of the towards smooth being a smooth devotee towards Krishna.
Okay.
Secondly,
let me answer one question first.
Yeah, Prabhuji, sorry.
You see, we are all born in ignorance, and in a Hindu society, they don't give us the right education. Shastras say demigods are subordinate to the Lord. Sometimes you may think, oh, if I worship the demigods, if I worship the Lord, the demigods will not be happy. They'll be very happy. Because demigods are assistants of the Supreme Lord. Just like when you water the root of the tree, you water all the branches. So when you serve the Lord, you serve all the demigods also. That is just a misconception. So we should read the Bhagavatam and get the right answer. In India, everyone is born and brought up in the atmosphere. All gods are one, take any path. But all gods are not one. If you want to fly from Dubai to Bombay, is there a fixed route, or can you take the route to London? Okay.
Any route. Yes. You have another question, Prabhu? Kiran Prabhu? Please go ahead, otherwise we'll move forward.
Like how to become a non-complicated devotee towards Lord Krishna. Like as I heard from somewhere saying that God loves people who are very disciplined and lovable towards God, not the complicated ones thinking about some politics involved or something like that.
Your children are very active.
It's all your blessings.
No, is your daughter or a son?
Daughter and a son. Son and a daughter, sir.
Yeah, no, I'm the ones who are making the noise.
It's a daughter. She's 2.5 years old.
Yeah, it's okay. She's doing. So God is pleased with the sincere efforts of any of you. You are making a sincere effort. You are making a sincere effort, and Krishna is pleased by that. Even if you are a complicated brain, doesn't matter. You're trying to understand Krishna, He's pleased. So just stay on the path, chant, read Gita, and take guidance from your friends. That's all. Okay?
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, there is a question on the chat window. I will read that question from Anup Dhingra Prabhu. He is asking, should we only follow Bhakti Marg, or both Bhakti and Gyan Marg can be followed? Please answer this. Dhingra Prabhu.
The ultimate is Bhakti. Gyan means knowledge. And we may have knowledge, but real knowledge is surrender to God. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktya Mam Abhijananti. I can only be known by the path of devotional service. So devotional service includes Jnana Yoga, Karma Yoga, etc. And devotion, Bhakti Yoga means use whatever facilities you have in service to the Lord. Do it with love. Bhakti Yoga is the ultimate and the supreme. Okay?
Thank you so much. Krishna Bharatranjan Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna.
Hi, Bo.
Pranam Maharaj.
Yeah.
This is Krishna Bharatranjan Das. I am now from Sanatan Dham, Saudi Arabia. Presently, I am here.
Where?
In Sanatan Dham, Saudi Arabia.
Okay. Nice.
I am a disciple of His Holiness Gopāl Guru Maharaj.
Very nice.
So, we are very fortunate on 1st of May. Guru Maharaj visited everybody's house in our Sanatan Dham. And we are so fortunate that we have your association today in this month of May. So this is very auspicious month for all of us. So we have association of a great Vaishnavas.
I think you had Jayapataka Swami's darshan on Zoom.
Yes, house visit. He has seen altar of every devotee's house.
On Zoom. You have to thank the Chinese people for that. but they are so smart. They know how to spy on people. So now they can spy on everything. But when it's gone, there's nothing to spy.
We are fortunate, Maharaj, that and actually I would like to tell a little about my family. My son is reading in Gurukul Vijayas in Vrindavan.
Oh really? I'm in charge of that school.
Yeah, one child, one son.
No, I'm in charge of the Vrindavan Gurukul.
So, actually, my family under guidance of Leela Purushottam Prabhu and His Holiness Bhakti Asra Vaishnava Swami Maharaj.
Oh.
So, yesterday we celebrated his birthday.
Are you from Orissa?
Yes, Maharaj. I am from Odisha.
Okay.
That's why we are guided by them in Vrindavan. So, and Maharaj, just we seek your blessing because in this pandemic situation, many people they are losing their job. Many devotees they are losing job from Saudi Arabia.
In India, in the month of April, 27 lakh people above the age of 20 lost their jobs. 27 lakh.
Yes, Maharaj. So here actually in this is a desert. We are always thinking how we can get great Vaishnavas visits this Sanatan Dham. Now, fortunately, online we are having your association. So this is our good fortunate. Anyhow, this Zoom can make successful. But Maharaj, just please bless us so that we can preach here in this land more effectively, so that everybody we can flourish in bhakti.
What's your name?
Krishna Brajaranjan Das.
Okay, I'll tell them. Nice meeting you. And please support the Gurukul, where your son is studying.
Yes, Maharaj, my wife, she was working without salary in the Gurukul.
Very nice. Are you in IT?
Maharaj, sorry Maharaj, again.
Are you working in IT?
No, Maharaj, I am working in a construction company. So this is Riyadh Metro.
Okay. You're making a metro there?
Yes, Maharaj. Previously I worked in Delhi Metro, Mumbai Metro and Korea Metro also.
Okay. Thank you. Next.
Taruna Mataji, please unmute and switch on your video. Please go ahead and ask your question. Taruna Mataji and family are from Dubai and have been very sincerely and following. Many devotees are joining from this. So Taruna Mataji, please go ahead and ask your question. We have a program at their house, Guru Maharaj. Every week they are organizing, they are opening doors to their house. One of the Bhakti Vriksha programs every week happens at their house. So very good their family. Go ahead, Karuna Mataji.
Her name is
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Where's the camera?
Maharaj, it's not turning on. Because of some privacy settings.
Anyway, you have a nice name, Karuna. Karuna means to be merciful.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Danvas Pranam. A few of your previous questions, my name is Riddhi, and a few of your previous questions my mother also asked, and because we listened to a lot of your lectures constantly, we were very fortunate to hear them in person as well. So,
where were you before?
That made us really excited.
Where were you before? Before coming to Dubai, where were you?
We were in Mumbai, Maharaj.
Okay. You've been to the Jew temple?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your question now?
The question we have is, when we chant and think of our children or anyone else and we wish for their fortune and betterment, is that a sin for us because we aren't as concentrated on chanting, or is it purification for them because we're associating them?
You see, as you chant, you will get more and more purified. Krishna says in the 7th chapter, people come to me for 4 reasons. One who wants money, one who is in distress, one who is inquisitive, and the genuine seeker of knowledge. Krishna says, all these 4 are pious or punyatma. So it doesn't matter even if you start chanting, because you want your children to do well, or whatever your reason may be, or you become a millionaire, just chant. And as you chant, you'll get purified. Okay? Dhruva Maharaj went to the forest. He wanted to have a very ambitious kingdom. He got so purified by meditation that when the Lord offered him that, he said, no, I was looking for a broken glass. Now I found a diamond. I don't want anything. So just keep chanting and reading.
All right, Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Danvat Pranam.
I will. Yes. I will.
Next question. Krishna Vrij Prabhu.
Puran Prabhu, please go ahead.
गुरुजी दंडवत प्रणाम।
आशीर्वाद।
जी हाँ गुरुजी, मैं हिंदी में ही बोलूंगा।
आप कहाँ रहते हो?
सऊदी अरब में।
अच्छा।
रियाद में।
ठीक है, पूछिए।
तो प्रभु जी, मैं बोलना चाह रहा हूँ कि ये साकार और निराकार में भगवान का पूरा विस्तृत रूप देखता हूँ, तो आप किस प्रकार से उसको वो करेंगे? पूरा विस्तृत सारे ब्रह्मांड में फैले हुआ।
ये थोड़ा निराकार को मतलब ध्यान और उसमें ज्यादा ध्यान रखते हैं।
साकार और निराकार
तो ये उसके बारे में आपसे आशीर्वाद लेना चाहते हैं।
आप भगवान को अलग अलग तरीकों से कर सकते हो। ब्रह्मेति ब्रह्मांमेति भगवान इति शब्द थे। देखिए, ब्रह्मांड, परमात्मा और भगवान। एक बार एक भारत के गांव में नया गाड़ी का स्टेशन बना था। लोगों को पता नहीं था जो ट्रेन आएगी, ट्रेन कैसी दिखती है। तो उन्होंने 3 आदमियों को भेजा, जाके देखो ट्रेन को, हमें आकर बताना गाड़ी कैसे दिखती है। तो 3 आदमी गए रेलवे स्टेशन। पहले ने देखा गाड़ी आ रही है दूर से, आगे धुआं है। उसने भाग के बोला गाँव वालों को, मैंने गाड़ी को देख लिया, आगे धुआं होता है, फिर एक बत्ती होती है। ये था उसका वर्जन गाड़ी के इंजन का। दूसरा व्यक्ति थोड़ा और बुद्धिमान था, उसने धुआं देखा, गाड़ी का इंजन देखा, 1-2 डब्बे देखे, उसने जाके कहा ये है, गाड़ी ऐसे दिखती है। और तीसरा व्यक्ति और देर तक रुका, सारे डब्बे गए प्लेटफॉर्म में, और फिर जब गाड़ी चल पड़ी तो उसने जाकर अपना वर्णन दिया। उसने कहा धुआं, इंजन, डब्बे। तो आपके ख्याल से सबसे कंप्लीट कौन सा था, पहला, दूसरा, तीसरा?
तीसरा था।
हाँ, तो इसी प्रकार भगवान फ्यूचर में आप भगवान को ठीक समझ सकते हो। ये कहना कि भगवान निराकार हैं, भगवान निराकार क्यों हैं? भगवान के लिए क्या कार्य असंभव है? तो भगवान साकार है, उनका भी रूप है।
तीनों रूप हैं। मतलब ये आपका कहने का मतलब गुरु जी की पूरे उसके विस्तृत रूप में देखा उनको।
भगवान साकार है, उनका भी दिव्य रूप है, रूप दिव्य है, हमारे जैसा नहीं है। विष्णु, where do you live? Where do you live, Vishnu?
Taranam Maharaj.
Where do you live?
I didn't hear you properly.
आप कहाँ रहते हैं? कहाँ पे आप कहाँ हैं?
मैं, हाँ, हम लोग सऊदी अरब रियाद में हैं गुरु महाराज। तो I have taken shelter under your lotus feet. अभी हालांकि जो फॉर्मल दीक्षा मेरी आपसे नहीं हुई है,
ठीक है,
और मैं कई बार आपसे मुलाकात की है साथ भी, और आपके साथ
वो क्या करते हैं,
कोयल है, उनके साथ भी मैं आपका।
What do you do in South Africa? What do you do in South Africa?
मैं यहाँ पे एक कंपनी है TCIL, it's a government of India enterprise.
Okay.
So I was heading that company. So now I have retired recently on 30th April.
Okay.
So अभी मैं वापस आ रहा हूँ। तो
You coming back to India?
आप इंडिया आ रहे हैं वापस? इंडिया वापस आ रहे हैं?
जी जी, आप जैसे ही I'm trying to means the flights are not open as soon as means I'm trying to take help of embassy to come back. So maybe in a week's time or 2 weeks' time I'll come back.
Now you'll have to charter. Now you'll have to charter a plane to come. Okay.
With your mercy.
Okay.
So Guru Maharaj bless all of the Sanatan Dham devotees so that they in very difficult time, and otherwise also there are so many restrictions here, so that they can progress in this Krishna consciousness.
How many years did you stay there? How many years were you in Saudi Arabia for? How many years did you stay where you are?
How many years?
How many years? 10 years now.
Oh. That's a long time.
Yeah, it's a long time. Yes, Guru Maharaj. It's long.
So any more questions? Otherwise,
yes, Guru Maharaj, there are many questions. Maharaj, I'll read out one question. This is from Shalini Mataji. She is asking, what is the position of women in Shastras? She says that we have been attending sessions and we've been associating with devotees, but still we are unable to really. We have been watching Mahabharata. We are seeing that women are generally suffered in Mahabharata is a common phenomenon. So how do we understand position of women in Shastras?
Woman or man, whoever surrenders to Krishna is protected by the Lord. We don't make any distinction. We don't say women are 10th class devotees and men are first class. Whoever serves Krishna according to his instructions is protected by Krishna. So, in our movement, they're all equal, men or women. But there's some jobs that men can do better, but there's no discrimination in terms of surrendering to Krishna. You know, in the West, when they put an ad for a job, they put on the bottom, equal opportunity employer. You know that? Equal opportunity employer. That means if you're black or white, doesn't matter, you're qualified to get the job. So Krishna is also an equal opportunity employer. Doesn't matter whether you're female, you follow his instruction to make spiritual advancement.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Next is Vani Shri Mataji and Santosh Prabhu. please switch on your camera and take Maharaj's blessing and ask your question. Maharaj, they are the ones, I think the oldest in Saudi. They had started kind of ISKCON association back in many years back, almost more than a decade back. They were very initial devotees. Manishi Mataji, Santosh Prabhu, please go ahead and ask your question.
We can't even, can we have their darshan?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Have I seen you, have I met you before?
Yes, Maharaj, I met you in Dubai.
In Dubai?
When you visited in Dubai.
6 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, okay. You have any questions?
Prabhu, I mean, that's a general question, Maharaj, only regarding this pandemic. Many people ask that how you connect to the spiritual injection with that, or Krishna relate you to that. It is only a material lie. I mean,
no, the pandemic means a disease that goes everywhere. This virus is a major disease. It has been classified as a pandemic by WHO. It's a major disease. It's not an ordinary virus. So what's your question? So
how it related to Krishna and spiritually?
Well, spiritually, we have a spiritual solution to every problem. Our problem solution is a spiritual solution. You follow? If people are God conscious, they chant the names of God, they don't kill innocent cows, they don't kill innocent animals, then the Lord will also protect. When we break the laws of God, then the laws of karma are very severe. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Tit for tat. Nelle pedella. That's how the law of karma works.
Thank you, Maharaj. It is a part of the law of karma. It is nothing to...
Now the law of negative karma is so heavy, the virus is going all over the world and recreating the whole society. Some good things are happening. They say, okay, no malls, no movies. No. So, that's a blessing.
Yes. Your darshan also a blessing in disguise, Maharaj. It is, because of that only we had fortunate to be today.
Pleasure to see you all.
Hare Krishna.
Maharaj, next question is from Manoj Nair Prabhu. He's also from Dubai. Mataji asked, Deepti Mataji is asking, how Manoj Prabhu also works with me in IBM. He's asking, how do we get our teenage sons to be more active in Krishna consciousness? They have not been exposed to it until recently. So how do we encourage them to be in Krishna consciousness? They are teenage devotees. Manoj Prabhu, Deepti Mataji, would you open your video and also, if I may request? Go ahead.
That's a very good question. When actually Prahlad Maharaj says, from the age of 5, we should start training the children. I think you started training your son from a young age, so that's showing good results. But sometimes children are introduced to Krishna consciousness at an older age, when they're teenagers. It's not so easy to change their minds, but we should keep trying. And I know many children who joined as teenagers and have become good devotees. But we should try, we should do our best. What else can we do? And unfortunately, I must say, the Hindu kids are very slow in taking to Krishna consciousness. For example, every Christian kid or youngster reads the Bible. Every young Muslim reads the Quran. But you won't find every young Hindu reading the Bhagavad Gita. But still, we should try.
Thank you very much. My next question is from Sunita Bhan. Mataji, you can ask your question and switch on your video. She's also Gurmat from Dubai. She's coming to the Bhakti Bhikshas very regularly. She's chanting, a very nice devotee. Sunita Mataji, please switch on your camera and ask the questions.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. I'm associated with Charu Mataji. I have one question that I do chanting, but not too much. Like sometimes I do 2, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. But the main thing is that I like to sing. Actually, I like when I go to kitchen and I do some work and I do chanting. I think I feel more comfortable in singing rather than chant mala. What is the reason for that? Which one is more better than chanting mala or singing?
If you chant,
and my kids also like when I sing, and they also sing in front of me like same.
So what you should do when you are cooking prasad, then you sing, and then when you sit in your temple, then you do japa. You're an intelligent lady. You can do both.
I'm a housewife and I have some lot of work, and I feel more comfortable to sing rather than to do mala.
Well, you do mala, that is better.
And at that time, my kids also do sing along with me. That is why I feel more comfortable. Which one is more effective, chanting mala or singing?
Chanting mala.
And even my husband, more especially my husband likes that time.
Okay, but chanting japa is better.
Okay, fine. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Next question is from Param Krishna Prabhu. Param Krishna Prabhu is a disciple of His Holiness Rananath Swami Maharaj. He was in Saudi for many years. Now he's in Dubai. He's one of the senior devotees who was there in Saudi earlier. Param Krishna Prabhu, please go ahead and ask your question.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Maharaj.
Hi, nice to see you.
I am also very happy to see you, and मैं अभी थाना से बात कर रहा हूँ.
You're in Thana, Bombay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh, you'll have to stay there longer before you can get back to Dubai.
I am staying on Godbandar Road.
No, what I'm saying is, well, everything is locked up.
Yes, it's very tense situation here. मेरा प्रश्न ये था कि हमारे यहाँ अच्छे विग्रह जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा निताई, तो मैं ये पूछना चाहता था कि whether we can chant first and do the aarti, or we should do aarti first and then chant, because in temple we are performing aarti first and then doing chanting. But before the deity installation, I am having regular habit of chanting. My mind is always fighting. No, I will chant, then I will do the aarti. Sometimes I feel no, I should do aarti and then I should do the chanting.
What time do you do aarti?
ऐसे क्यों होता है?
आरती कितने बजे करते हो?
Sometimes 4:30 or 5 o'clock like that.
तो पहले आरती करो फिर चैनिंग करो.
और मंगल आरती करने के लिए latest what is the time, cut time, so we should not perform मंगल आरती after that time.
There is no cut time.
We can perform at 7:30, 8 a.m. also.
Yes, but do at 4:35. आप 4:30 बजे करते हो तो अपना स्टैंडर्ड मत गिराओ.
Thank you very much. Please bless me.
Okay. Next, quickly.
Maharaj, next question is from Divakar Prabhu. Divakar Prabhu is also in Saudi Arabia, very nice devotee. He comes to all the programs regularly, participates. Divakar Prabhu, please go ahead and switch on your camera while asking.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Hi, Bo.
Myself is Divakar Prabhu. Prabhuji, I had one question. In Bhagavad Gita,
Are you right now in Saudi Arabia or are you in India?
I am in Saudi Arabia working in IT section.
Which
IT.
You are where now? Which
I am in
city?
Saudi Arabia, Saudi Electricity Company, Riyadh.
Riyadh.
Yeah. Prabhuji, Lord says that in Bhagavad Gita, Aham Sarvasya Prabhu Mata Sarvam Pravartate. I am the source of material energy as well as spiritual energy.
I'm the source of everything.
Yeah, he is the source of everything. So, and he is taking, once I become a devotee, he is taking a 10 step ahead, So, while we are chanting or while we are performing the chanting, why Maya is affecting for us if he is taking a 10 step ahead to us?
If you chant in here, Maya will run away. Just like The robber,
happening practically.
just like the robber runs away when he sees the policeman. But you have to chant, keep chanting. You keep chanting, reading, associating. Help ISKCON movement. And it will be, then Maya will get scared of Krishna. Maya is scared of Krishna. Maya is happy when you surrender to Krishna. Okay? How many rounds do you chant every day? Okay.
How many rounds do you chant?
16 rounds, sir. 16 rounds, Prabhu. 16.
Very nice. So stay on that right.
Yes, sir.
Chant and read. Okay?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Okay.
Blessing, Prabhuji. Thanks for taking your darshana again for us.
Thank
We
you.
are very happy during this lockdown moment. We are blessed people.
Thank
राहुल, थैंक यू प्रभु जी. राहुल प्रभु जी, आप अपना प्रश्न पूछ लीजिए. व्यक्ति रामदास.
How many more questions do you have?
हरे कृष्णा, दंडक प्रणाम गुरु महाराज.
Yes, how are you?
बढ़िया गुरु महाराज. गुरु महाराज, मेरा नाम व्यक्ति रामदास है. मैं प्रयागराज से बोल रहा हूँ गुरु महाराज.
किधर से बोल रहे हो?
प्रयागराज, इलाहाबाद से गुरु महाराज.
तो मैं तो समझा आप सऊदी अरेबिया में हो.
नहीं गुरु महाराज, मैं यहाँ से पीएचडी कर रहा हूँ गुरु महाराज. मेरा नाम व्यक्ति रामदास है गुरु महाराज.
हाँ, पहचान लिया.
3 क्वेश्चन थे गुरु महाराज. यदि आपकी आज्ञा हो तो मैं पूछना चाहूंगा.
हाँ.
गुरु महाराज, मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन है कि वैष्णव अपराध से किस प्रकार बचा जा सकता है. क्योंकि गुरु महाराज, जब मैं वैष्णव अपराध करता हूँ तो मुझे ये फील हो जाता है कि हाँ मैं अपराध किया हूँ और ये मेरी साधना को बहुत ही ज्यादा इफेक्ट करता है. माला में मन नहीं लगेगा, उसके बाद करुणा में रुचि उत्पन्न नहीं होगा, बुद्धि में मन नहीं लगेगा. तो मैं किस प्रकार वैष्णव अपराध से बचूं ताकि मेरी साधना को किसी प्रकार का डिस्टर्बेंस ना हो.
साधना अच्छी रखोगे और ध्यान से जाप करोगे, सावधान रहोगे तो अपराध से भी बच पाओगे. और अगर आपको पता नहीं क्या अपराध है क्या नहीं, गुरु साधु का सहयोग लीजिएगा. ओके.
ओके गुरु महाराज, माय सेकंड क्वेश्चन. लॉकडाउन के पहले भी मैं अकेले रहता हूँ और टेम्पल में वीक में एक बार जाकर सेवा भी करता हूँ, लेकिन बाकी दिन में अपनी भक्ति को किस प्रकार सुरक्षित कर सकता हूँ.
ये फिर से बोलो.
जब मंदिर जाते हैं तब तो होता है, बाकी समय कैसे?
मेरा प्रश्न है कि मैं लॉकडाउन के पहले दिन में अकेले ही रहता हूँ, क्योंकि मैं जहाँ से पीएचडी कर रहा हूँ मैं सिंगल रूम लेकर आता हूँ और अकेले सारे प्रोग्राम करने होते हैं, प्रसादों कुकिंग करना होता है, भोग लगाना होता है भगवान को. और मैं टेम्पल वीक में एक बार जाता हूँ और वहाँ पर जाकर सेवा भी करता हूँ, लेकिन बाकी के दिन में अपने आप को अकेला बहुत ज्यादा महसूस करता हूँ. तो मैं किस प्रकार अपनी भक्ति को सुरक्षित कर सकता हूँ.
आप मंदिर ज़्यादा जाओ. मैंने आपको पहले भी कहा था, मंदिर जाओ जितना हो सकता है और प्रचार करो, जाप करो. और अगर आप आश्रम बदलना चाहते हो तो पहले बात कर सकते हो. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. I have to go now. Okay.
Guru Maharaj, just 1 or 2 questions, if you may ask. If you want later.
Quickly. But don't appear like the Indian audience and move to Saudi Arabia.
Mostly Indian. Yes, Maharaj. So this is a question from Radha Mohan Prabhuji. He is saying that there are a lot of devotees who are fearing Corona and they're not coming forward to do sevas in the temple. Why should they fear Corona if they have Krishna on their side?
They should not. They should say, we are serving Krishna. Today or tomorrow we're all going to die. So what's there to get scared? Why are people scared of coronavirus? Because it may cause death. That's why. But death is going to come in any case. So it's better to keep on serving Krishna rather than not serving. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Guru Maharaj, I think one more question is there that Taruna Mataji and family is asking, let's say they start chanting, but they're not able to maintain. They go maintain some round and then they somehow fall down from that prescribed number that they promise. And then they go up again. So how do we maintain it?
In English, there's a saying, try and try again, you will succeed at last. You must have heard that when you were in school. Try and try again, you will succeed at last. So let them try, and then they'll succeed. Okay? Everything is possible if you try. Were you able to hear the answer?
Yes, Guru Maharaj, yes.
Okay.
Anybody else have any question? We are done with the chat window questions. If anybody else wants to ask.
So I want to thank all of you, and please make spiritual advancement. Everything is temporary. The only permanent asset is the spiritual life. So chant and read and make progress. Today I had a bad throat, so I have to struggle to speak louder.
Guru Maharaj, there are Saudi devotees generally don't get association of Vaishnava because of travel restrictions. I would request all the Vaishnava devotees from Saudi, please switch on their mics, switch on their cameras and take Guru Maharaj's blessing. Whoever has not spoken also. Everybody can. Please switch on their mic cameras and please take blessings. Great honor to have your blessing.
Gopal Krishna Goswami Guru Maharaj ki.
Now, thanks to technology, we can go to everyone's house for prasad. Thanks to technology, we can go to all your homes. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Maharaj ki.
Hare Krishna. बोलिए.
Prabhu, Maharaj.
Yes.
Maharaj.
बोलिए.
I am.
This Naksh, he's a young boy, comes in, he stays in Dubai with his mother. He wants to ask a quick question, Guru Maharaj, if you allow.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Let's switch on your mic and the camera.
Okay. Yes, Maharaj, can you see me?
Yes, you look like a movie star. You act in movies?
Maharaj, my question is that I see it's kind of like when you think, like I thought of, like yesterday I was thinking of what happens when you die. I saw a show, so I was thinking what happens when you die. So I believe, and I've been told that once you believe in Krishna and you have faith in him, you're not scared of the thought of death, of losing the things you love, etc. But still, even though I have believed in Krishna for as long as I can remember, since I was 6 years old, I still have that feeling of the feeling of being scared and the feeling of what will happen if I die, what is beyond this planet. How do I cure this feeling?
If you are chanting Hare Krishna, reading Bhagavad Gita, then you have nothing to worry. Even if death comes, Krishna will protect you. Just like you are in school or college. Do you study in school or college?
Maharaj, I'm in school, Maharaj.
Okay. Let's say you are well prepared. You study every day. Are you scared of exams? No. You've been studying every day.
Yeah.
But if somebody who doesn't study, he's always scared. So similarly, if one is chanting the holy name, then you don't have to worry. Krishna will protect you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Charu Mataji, thank you for giving us this opportunity to talk to Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Okay, bye-bye. Hare Krishna. Okay. बहुत दम चले जाता है। Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.